Hey everyone! You know how much I love technology. I just heard about this company called DeepSeek in China. They're doing some really cool stuff with artificial intelligence, or AI for short. DeepSeek just came out with this new AI model called R1. Think of it like a computer program that can learn and solve problems, but way more advanced. It's a big deal because R1 is supposed to be really good at something called reasoning. Now, reasoning is a fancy way of saying that R1 can actually think things through. It's not just following instructions. It's trying to understand the information and make smart decisions. That's a huge step forward in the AI world. It reminds me of when my dog learned to fetch the newspaper. He wasn't just following my command, he was using his little doggy brain. But R1 is obviously much smarter than my dog, at least when it comes to technology. So, how does R1 actually think? Well, it uses a special method similar to something called AlphaZero, which was created by Google DeepMind. AlphaZero is famous for being really good at games, like chess and Go. Remember when that computer beat the world champion at chess? That was a big deal. It showed how much potential AI has. R1 uses a similar approach to learning. It basically teaches itself by playing against itself and analyzing the data. It's like when I'm trying to learn a new dance move. I practice over and over again, watching myself in the mirror and making adjustments. But R1 does it much faster and probably with more coordination than me. Here's the really cool part. DeepSeek made R1 open source. That means anyone can use it for free. It's like giving away the recipe for the best chocolate chip cookies ever. This is a big deal because a lot of other AI models are kept secret or cost a lot of money to use. By making R1 open source, DeepSeek is making AI accessible to everyone. And get this, someone figured out how to run R1 on Apple's M2 Ultra chips. Those are the ones in some of their computers. This means you might not need a giant supercomputer to use R1, just your everyday Apple device. Now, there are some concerns about R1. Apparently, it doesn't like to talk about certain things that the Chinese government doesn't want people to discuss. That's kind of like how my niece refuses to eat broccoli, even though it's good for her. Despite that, DeepSeek is definitely a company to watch. They're pushing the boundaries of AI and they're challenging other big players like OpenAI, which is an American company. It's like a friendly competition between countries to see who can create the most amazing AI. And you know what? That competition is a good thing. It pushes everyone to be more innovative and come up with even better ideas. Who knows what the future holds for AI? But one thing's for sure, it's going to be exciting. And maybe a little bit scary, but mostly exciting.